Good Wednesday. We're in Richmond, Virginia this morning. This is the map is Richmond, Virginia, and this is my farm. I'm just setting it up, so thought we'd get out of the snow. So
good morning.
I see William's here, and Carol's here, and Cookie's here. Adventures of Kenny and Debbie. Good morning. So they're here. So here we are. I've already been farming here a little bit.
Hi, William, Cookie, Carol, and Kenny and Debbie.
Beautiful morning here.
There's Gary. Hi, Gary.
Hey, Gary. Good morning, Gary. What's our temperature, Sue? I can't see it.
Temperature is 72.
72. It's perfect in paradise. You can't beat Florida. So what's you guys' temperature around the world?
I'm not sure where Kenny and Debbie are located at.
I'm not either.
Are you guys full-time? Are you part-time? Do you have a home base?
A home base.
Mm-hmm.
I guess this base is our home, huh?
What's that?
This is our home base.
This is our home base,
Living live. I like live.
Reliving live, that's right.
We're going to go up here. I've been getting some wheat taken off the fields and supplying the different farms or the thing. Then we're going to buy some horses. Everybody wants a horse.
More horses?
Anybody here wants to be a horse? I'm going to buy some horses. And you can be a horse. Haven't gotten any yet. Here we go. There's our combine. We've hired a lady to drive the combine, so.
Kenny and Debbie says, I'm home. Home base is Henderson, Nevada.
Nevada.
We're in Arizona this week, then going back home. We travel 6 months in the summer and then periodically in the winter. Oh, that's nice.
Awesome.
Well, that area you're out there, it stays warmer than some of the northern regions. Don't get the snow, but I bet in Nevada you do get some snow.
Yeah, I think they get some snow. Let's look at our driver.
William said it's 50 in New Jersey.
Let's see if I can see her. Can you see her in there? That's girl driver.
Girl driver.
Have girl driver come
Where's
on.
girl driver at?
Where's
yeah.
Girl driver? She's in the combine. She's working for us today. There she goes. She's going to go right at it and get some more.
Carol says she's going for tobacco. Are you harvesting tobacco? Is that what you said?
Tobacco. I'm going for tobacco. Or are you getting some tobacco? I didn't know you chewed tobacco, Carol. A chaw. Have a chaw of tobacco.
And Carol says, cool, that she's from Henderson in North Carolina. So
it says 39.
Two Hendersons.
39 going up to 64.
Nice.
I don't know what we're supposed to go up to.
I don't either.
But it's been nice. I mean, yesterday it was 87. It got a little warmer yesterday, but it's been great. AC kicks on now and then, but not as much like it did. I thought you were. No, this is wheat. Wheat. I've never gotten tobacco. That'd be fun. Get some tobacco here on the farm. I wonder if I could do that. I'll have to see. You're close to Lewisburg and Raleigh. My family is there. Let Sue continue reading. She's not.
Yeah, let's see. It says, Carol, are close to Lewisburg and Raleigh. My family's there. Kenny Debbie said, temps in Henderson, winter's average, high 50s, low 30s. That's about, it's very similar to here, isn't it?
No.
No?
Not. We're high 70s and probably low 50s.
Oh, I know we get down to the 30s.
Oh, we have.
Yeah.
In those cold snaps.
Yeah.
Our average is right around
I
70.
suppose. Yeah, I guess
70,
that's true.
72. And our lows are right around 50. That's an average. We occasionally will get a cold snap and get down where it's ice cold. Yeah. All right, here we are. Let's see if we can get some horses. This is a
Gary
horse farm.
said, farm must be doing well if the equipment looks brand new.
It is. This is a brand new farm. We got here a Massey Ferguson. And I think I got an ideal. I just bought that combine. So it's brand new.
Carol said Lewisburg's about 30 minutes from Raleigh, 1 hour.
Raleigh, okay. Well, let's buy some horses. First of all, we got to buy a Palomino.
Gary said, where are we in Florida? We're near Daytona Beach.
Yeah,
DeLand, a little town called DeLand. It's not a little town. It's a good-sized town. But it's inland from Daytona Beach, about 20 miles.
Okay, so we're going to buy this one.
It's a great little college town.
Yeah, it's nice.
Hi, handicapped traveler. Good morning.
Let's get
Good
a
to see you.
Palomino.
Thanks for being here. I've forgotten your first name, handicapped traveler. Is it Brian? I don't know why for some reason I'm thinking Brian, but I'm probably totally wrong on that one.
We'll buy several horses. And then we'll name them. Let's get a black one. We got to have a black horse. Got 4.
I know you have you've done video up from around Ohio. I do remember that. Up in Geneva, Ohio.
Geneva.
Madison. My daughter and son, well, we're from Ohio originally, Bob and I.
Unfortunately. But
and Bob lived in, well, we both lived in around Worcester, Wayne County, Holmes County area. And then Bob lived in Seville before he moved down here 23 years ago. Kenny, let's see. William says, Carol, absolutely. I'm coming down for the holidays. There you go.
9.
And Kenny and Debbie said, I've been going to Daytona since '73 for Bike Week.
Oh, cool.
We were there in April, our favorite vacation destination. Oh, very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, it's fun there, you know.
Handicap said, that's a little south of us. Okay, yeah.
We used to go bike weeks and that. We sold our bike, so we don't have one right now.
Yeah, it's getting hot. It was getting too hard. We had a trike, and it was getting pretty hard with my bad knees to get on and off the bike. So it just sat here for a couple years, and so we finally ended up selling it.
Yeah, actually, Sue's brother brought it.
Yep.
From us. So
William said, "Don't forget to hit that like button." That's right. Thank you.
That helps out. Well, let's get our 14 horses.
Gary says they'll be up around the Claremont area all winter. That's a nice area.
Go over to Lake Ridge Winery.
Yeah, I think we talked about that before. I think,
did we? Okay.
I think he said he's been there. Have you been to the Lake Ridge Winery, Gary? I thought you had mentioned that before.
Here we are.
Because we love the Lake Ridge wine, the Lake Ridge Red, the Southern Red.
We got quite
our
a
favorite
horses here. Look at this guy.
Kenny and Debbie said Dad raced flat track in the early 50s.
Oh, okay.
So I
love to watch flat track.
Yeah.
Volusia Speedway, they always have flat track racing over there. And the Speedway also built a little track right on the outside there, and they do some flat track racing. Mm-hmm. There you guys go. We got 14 horses.
Wow. Well, very cool. Tell them a little bit about your racing history, Bob.
Oh, I raced in my early 20s. I had 2 different cars I raced. I had my own car.
Hi, Rachel at Mama 4 Boys.
Mm-hmm. And raced for about 2 years. And I enjoyed it. You know, it's just a plain old, what do you call it, street stock, junk stock. So
they said they started racing at age 5.
At 5, wow.
Kenny, I'm guessing that's Kenny talking, right? But I don't want to make any assumptions.
I mean, I was at the racetrack whenever it was open. Probably, I don't know how old I was. Young. Yeah.
Carol said, love those Palominos.
Yeah. Well, we got some horses now.
And Rachel said, love those horses. They're beautiful. And Rachel said, that's beautiful. So realistic there.
Yeah, this is a nice farm right in here.
William says, hello, Mom of 4 boys.
Hello, Mom of 4 boys.
And Gary says, I go to Lake Ridge as much as they let me. Don't want to do the free testings too much. I know.
That free testing is fun.
That is. That's the best part. That's right.
Yeah. Let's see if we can unload some of this.
She said yes. They said yes, it's Kenny. So good talking to you, Kenny. He says street stock is fun.
It is.
Yeah, Bob, we always laughed. He'd put a picture up of periodically of him racing in his race car with something, the Eagle, what is it? And
Bob and the Flying Eagle, yeah.
And we laughed because his tie-down bars, whatever you call them.
Roll cage.
He had a roll cage, and then he used rope.
Oh, for my
seatbelts.
Seatbelts.
I
had a regular seatbelt, but I didn't have a shoulder harness, so I just took a piece of rope. They were pretty lax back then. Yeah.
That was back in the 70s, right?
Yeah, early 70s, yeah.
Yep.
And my, I didn't have a fire suit, but I took an old pair of coveralls, and my mom had a drapery shop, and every once in a while she had to fireproof draperies. And so then I just fireproofed my coveralls. So that was my racing suit.
There you go.
High tech. Nothing but high tech.
That's right. William said, Mama, 4 boys saw your videos. Very cool. Very awesome.
Cool.
Carol says hi to them.
Let's see how much eggs we've got.
And Rachel says, thank you, William, and good morning to Carol.
A few there. A few there.
And the Adventures of Kenny and Debbie said, football helmet was good in the 70s.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Mine was a motorcycle helmet.
Because you rode motorcycle.
Yeah, I didn't do football. I don't like football.
But same thing, yeah.
Yeah, same thing. They're pretty much. I don't know. I've never seen a football helmet because I never monkeyed with it. But I imagine it's pretty close.
But yeah, what I mean is to have it either having a football helmet or a motorcycle helmet.
Yeah.
They both suffice.
I
Yeah.
didn't have no money. I built my car from a junkyard.
William said he's going riding on Saturday,
cool.
hopefully.
How cool. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's just take 1 second here.
Yes, Rachel, this farm really does look very realistic. This game, it's a Farm Simulator 19, right?
If 22.
22.
Yeah.
See, I'm behind the times. Carol said, I so need a new phone. Hey, Carol, were you and Lorna able to connect, by the way, with your emails? I gave you each other's emails. I was hoping you and Lorna were able to connect with each other.
There. I named this horse William now.
All right.
So, William, you've got your own horse.
There you go. Beautiful Palomino, isn't
Wonder
it?
if we can ride him. Let's see if we can get her out and ride William once. Sometimes it's hard to get on the horses, but let's see what we can do. Where's my horse?
Carol says, I'm jealous, William. You get to go riding.
She gets to go riding. Let's see if we can do that.
Handicapped Traveler said, did you pay for this game or is it free one to download?
No, you paid for it. You paid for it. I don't think it's too expensive. I don't remember. It might have been $50. It might have been $50.
But Bob's got quite the setup also. He's got a steering wheel. He's got a foot pedals, the foot whatever. But you don't have to have all those for the game. If a lot of people do it on, what is it, PS?
Is this William right here?
PS5, is that what it is? Or game?
Yeah, PlayStation.
PlayStation, that's it, yeah.
Oh, it's not working. Gotta figure out how to...
Get on the horse again?
Yeah.
Every now and then you have trouble doing that.
Well, especially a new one once I do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I gotta figure it out again. I was gonna ride William, but I guess I'll have to maybe next week.
There you go.
Maybe next
Carol
week.
said, yes, Lauren and I talked a couple times. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. So I'm behind in answering my emails, so I apologize for that.
Get with it.
Get with it here. Mm-hmm. Carol says, take some pictures of the horses, William, if you can, when you go riding.
Yeah,
sure.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Let's, this is going to be the pig barn. I haven't bought no pigs, but I've been putting feed in it. So let's dump it this year and go get some straw.
William said, will do.
Will do. I've been working on a drone, FPV drone, where you use the goggles. And if you've been around here, Max here comes in. He's a good flyer. He flies them a lot. But I'm doing a digital drone, so I've been building it. So I've been doing that. It's taken a lot of time, money.
Mama, 4 boys said, I wish I could ride. I got on one time and was too scared.
Oh.
They're big animal. They're skate. Can be frightening. Of
grew
course,
up
I was
on
just a kid, right?
I grew up on a farm, and I was on horses all the time.
Handicapped Traveler said, last PlayStation I knew about was PlayStation 3, which is when our youngest graduated from high school. So
yeah, I never got into those. I do everything on the computer, you know. But this game will play on like the PlayStation or the computer. But you need a good computer. You know, you need a gaming computer for it to run good. Bob, is solar doing well? Yeah, solar's doing great. I've got a 12-volt refrigerator that I've been running on the solar. It runs on it 24/7. I mean, it always keeps things ice cold. It'll even freeze.
Wow, Carol said I got bucked off and broke my back. Wow.
Yeah, I got bucked off the pony one time.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Carol.
Didn't hurt.
Oh, there's Richard Quick. Good morning.
Good morning,
My
Richard
neighbor.
Neighbor.
I will never go bareback riding on a horse.
I was bareback. It was a pony. I was in the field, and he jumped a furrow, and when he did, I slipped off.
Great to see you, Richard. How you doing?
It's going to get dark here. It's 6 o'clock on the farm.
6 o'clock in the morning?
Hey, we changed time this weekend?
This coming weekend, and it
Oh,
supposedly
God, I
should
hate
be
that.
the last time.
Well, I hope they leave it not that old, the old time. I want to go back to this time.
Uh-huh.
You know, I don't want it to be
Oh, so
dark
you want it
early.
to change back in March or April
Well,
again?
yeah, I want to be like the time here. I don't want to lose time, you know.
Yeah, Richard Quick
I
says
hate
day by
that.
day.
Yeah,
And he says on Sunday, yeah, Sunday morning.
yeah. This is the...
It'll
we're
be
going
the
into
evening. It'll be too dark, too
the
long.
darkness time. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
like your medieval times, you know.
Yeah. You'll think it's bedtime at 5 p.m.
Yeah, I hate that. I hate that. I wish you'd just leave it the way it is right now. Don't change it.
Kenny says, Debbie and I are going to breakfast. Take care, everyone.
Oh,
Well,
cool.
enjoy
Have a
your
good breakfast.
breakfast. Hope you have some bacon because, boy, oh boy, that's the
I've got
best
some
thing.
eggs here. Do you want some eggs on your way out? You can have them cook your own eggs.
Enjoy yourselves. Have a good time. Thank you for stopping in, Kenny and Debbie. Appreciate it. And Handicapped Traveler said, always wanted to go riding, but never had the chance.
Yeah.
Now I don't think I could. I understand that. I understand that.
I said I did it when I was a kid. It's not something that I'm excited about doing, but I've done it, you know.
Cookie says, hey, Richard Quick, it's been forever since I've seen you for a while. Gave him a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Mama Four Boy said, enjoy. I haven't been to breakfast forever.
Wow.
No, you've been the breakfast cook forever now. Or haven't you,
Yeah.
Rachel?
We don't go out, so
with
I've been
4
out for
boys.
breakfast, you know. I'm going to smoke some ribs tomorrow,
Ooh, yum.
if I can get them lit.
And I'm going to make jalapeno poppers.
Jalapeno poppers.
And he's going to smoke them on at the same time.
Yeah.
So
I converted my barbecue grill to a smoker. It's okay. It's too hot. I wish it would get cooler.
Carol said, I had a Tennessee Walker and an Appaloosa horse.
Yeah.
Oh, but beautiful.
We had a black one, a brown one. I think we had, was it 2 or 3 horses, and we had a pony. Kind of a...
Richard's saying hi. William
was a-
says, Cookie, how's the weather? I'm saying hi to Cookie.
Hey,
Hey, there's
Cookie.
Bree. Hi, Bree.
Hi, Bree.
Good morning. Bright and early out there in Washington State. Get your coffee, girlfriend.
Is that all it's going to take for the straw?
Cookie said, not bad today's weather.
Yeah, it's going to be beautiful here
And
today.
it says hello to Bree and Carol.
Oh, yeah, I'm full of straw.
Mama Four Boys said, that's for sure. She's the chief cook there.
Chief cooking bottle
That's
oyster.
right. That's right. And she's showing us she's frying bacon and eggs. Yum, yum.
I like bacon. I can't eat eggs. I like eggs, but I can't eat them. They make me sick. I never was a breakfast person. It's like, I usually eat an early lunch, usually around 10 o'clock, but I don't eat breakfast. Some
Bree-
coffee.
Yeah, Bree says, hey, Richard, good to see you.
Look at these deer.
And morning to Bree. Morning,
See the deer?
Bree.
Oh, they're running. Run, deer.
Run, deer. Nothing
One
runs
of them
like a
named
deer.
John. That's John Deere.
Yeah. William says, hey, when you get off the horse, the next day you ouch everywhere. Oh, I bet.
Yeah. Yeah, you spread your legs apart, your butt hurts. It's like, it's a chore. Hey, what do you say? Let's move the time up. It's getting dark here.
It's
on
getting
the farm.
dark here.
Let's.
Rachel says, that sounds good. And Bree says, hi. Oh, she's saying hi to everybody there. And Carol said, that's when I used to need a rub down, William.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the horse needs a rub down. I need a rub down.
Yep, the horse needs a rub down too because
Here we go. It's now 8 o'clock, 8:30.
Cookie says, be
We're in
right
October.
back, getting coffee.
Getting coffee. Give me a cup while you're out there.
There you go. And
Right.
Richard says, oh, I love breakfast. Ooh, I miss Waffle House when I was down south.
Yeah.
Waffle House is not too bad.
Yeah, I like waffles. I like pancakes, but they feel like a rock in your stomach after
Like
you eat
a
them,
rock.
Like a rock.
I've been singing, listening to Bob Seger songs. The people are doing reactions to them, and
Time rock and roll.
they were one of their favorites is that "Like a Rock," and everybody remembered. Is surprised when they hear it because they remember the old Chevy commercial,
Oh yeah.
"Like a Rock." They go, "That was Bob Seger." It's like,
Yeah.
"Yep, that was."
I was.
He gave the song to GM for them to use for their advertising.
Oh, so
to
they
help,
didn't have to pay him?
right. To
I
help-
gave him a free GM
That's when the
product.
auto industries were about going under, and he gave it
Ah.
to GM because he's from Detroit area, and so he
I
helped
thought it
them,
was
survive the downturn.
See, that's full, that's full. I wonder if the horses need any straw. Let's check it out. I don't eat until 4 p.m. every day. Last couple days, I haven't been eating much, like veggies. You're always hungry, but my stomach don't hurt as much as it usually does.
Yeah, I think Mama Four Boys say it's kind of sketchy though. Is that the Waffle House? They can be. Yeah,
Yeah.
It depends on where they're located.
Yeah, there's some characters sometimes
Yep,
show up in the Waffle House.
And William says absolutely for the rub down Carol.
Well, sometimes this trailer goes crazy here. No,
And Gary says, I don't eat till 4 p.m. every day, intermittent fasting. I have heard that works, William. I have heard that. And I try it, but then it's like, oh, I want something to eat.
does that make you just feel better by fasting, or what's the
So,
outcome?
to me, it's one way of
Losing weight?
losing weight, yes, and healthier eating. Let your body convert some of the its own sugars to energy.
Okay.
Mama Four Boy says, I'm trying to start if it is hard.
Yeah, I don't exercise. The way I get my exercise, I get up off the recliner and I go to the refrigerator and grab something to eat. That's how I get my calories burnt.
Carol says, I've been exercising 4 days a week, 6 days a week. Good for you, Carol.
Cool.
That's awesome,
Good
sweetie.
job.
I'm happy you're doing that. Good for you.
Let's see if I can store some of this.
So, Gary, how's that working
Stronger.
out to you? Do you, he says coffee only until 4 p.m., Gary
Yeah, I
said.
gotta
Okay.
have coffee.
So, well, that gives you energy too, right?
Is it going to take it? It's not going to take it here.
William says, my exercises work. And absolutely, William. A lot
Yeah,
of people don't realize
That is
that
exercise.
while if you have any kind of a physical job at all, that is exercise.
Yeah.
Hey, there's Fatima. Good morning.
Good morning, Fatima.
Good morning. How are you? Gary said, I lost 65 pounds in 18
Cool.
months, and you can eat whatever you want. It's embarrassing what I eat sometimes by just eating one time a day. Do you eat like in that one time a day? Like, do you limit it within an hour? For instance, like say you start at 4, do you only eat until 5, or is there a time period that you are allowed to eat in? That's what Mama Four Boys asked that. How many hours a day do you eat? So that's a good question.
I lost a lot of weight when I was sick here about a year ago, and
You didn't eat much at all.
I didn't eat. That's about 40 pounds.
Gary says, I eat for 6 to 8 hours. Wow.
You eat constantly for 6 to 8 hours?
But maybe not constantly, I'm guessing, but
oh, you gave
during
you a time span of 6 to 8 hours.
yeah, and you
eat in.
and you fast for the other 14 to 16
Okay.
hours.
What am I going to do with the rest of this straw?
Yeah. William says, awesome, Gary, what to eat. So this is turning into quite an interesting discussion here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell you what, let's go buy some pigs.
Because for me, I mean, I know I need to lose weight. I'm not the only one that struggles with it, I'm sure. Yesterday, what did we have? Salad. I had banana for breakfast.
Some cauliflower.
And I had a salad for lunch, a big salad. I put some pepperoni in it.
That was good.
And that was all I had and then in the evening, then I was hungry and I wanted something. So I had a donut. And then Bob said, hey, are you going to the fridge? You want to get me a candy bar? So we had a candy bar. So that kind of blew my good stuff.
There's 60 pigs.
Hey, there's Sunflower Girl. Good morning.
Good morning,
Is
Sunflower
that
Girls.
Catherine? I'm not sure who that is. No, yes, that's that's Catherine, isn't it? Good morning. I recognize you. Unless it's somebody else, I may be wrong.
We can buy up to
Good.
270
Christine.
pigs.
Christine. I'm sorry. I called you Catherine. I knew it started with the K. So, Mama Four Boy said, "I'm so embarrassed." What are you embarrassed about? Oh, well, wait a minute. I missed your other comment. I have a doctor's appointment at 12:40 and I've gained. I don't know what to say. I know it is when you go in there and it's like, it's like, well, sorry.
Tell him tough. It's my life, not yours.
It is what it is, right?
Yeah. I don't go to the doctors, so
yeah.
I harass them.
Yeah, so Christine says, hi, it's Christine. Thank you. And Mama Four Boy says hi to her. And Carol says, I'm on a seafood diet.
You see
I see food, I eat it. There you go.
Yeah, there's our pigs. Years ago, I made this goal that I want to make more money off of a doctor than a doctor made off of me. I had an upholstery shop. I did a lot of work for doctors. And to this day, I've made way more money off the doctors than they've ever made off of me.
Yep.
I don't go to the doctor.
And Richard says, I've been using my Instapot to cook my food. That way I cut down on fried foods, greasy food, and when I fry, I use peanut oil.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that.
It's more expensive but healthier. Oh, very good.
I was just going to say that. Isn't it kind of expensive?
But it's healthier for you. But usually, healthier things are more expensive.
Is that William right there? There's William. William the horse.
William says, Bob, are you going to roast one of those pigs?
I think I will. We'll roast the whole pig.
Someone said they petted a pig at somebody's farm,
Yeah.
and I said, I'm sorry, when I see a pig, I see bacon.
You can housebreak a pig. They'll use a litter box like a cat. A lot of people was getting those pot-belly pigs and using them as pets. But you put a litter box out, the pigs will use it.
Good.
There's Rat. Hi, Rat.
Good morning, Raffink. How are you? Gary said he was 370 when he started.
370.
And now he's 305.
Wow.
Actually 302 this morning. Trying to get under 300, the elusive 300 for a few weeks now. Good for you. That's awesome,
cool.
Gary. That is awesome. And Christine, Christine said, I'm a grandma now? Well, I drove to Sarasota yesterday. I'm a proud mama. They are both doing awesome. Aw, that's awesome. Congratulations.
Something I'll never be is a grandpa. Never had any kids. Never.
Handicapped traveler said, my doctor always says I can lose some weight. Then he looks at himself and says,
Yeah, look at the doctor.
but I won't tell you to lose weight. Gary says, I have to hold on to things on windy days now or I get blown all over the place.
There you go.
That's awesome, Gary. I'm very tickled for you.
That's cool. Oh, that's cool.
Carol said, I'll tell the doctor, tell me something new. I know I gained weight. Yeah. Rafi says, good morning, dogs.
Good morning, Rat. What's up with Rat today? This is Wednesday.
Yeah. Sunflower Girl says, I drove 143 miles down here, but I'm back now. Had to go back to work today. Oh, okay.
Ah, cool.
So.
I don't like
Very
the
good.
drive.
Glad you got to be there with a new grandbaby. What's the baby's name?
Blue Cookie.
Mama Four Boys. Yes, please tell me what to say to the doctor. I'm stressing out.
What to say to the doctor? F you.
No.
What? You asked me?
Travel Dreamer says they are intelligent. I think she's talking about the horses.
Oh, the horses.
Could be pigs. Could be pigs. Possibly humans also are intelligent, but it could be any one of them.
There we go. Get rid of it.
Bree said, Handicap says, congratulations, Sunflower Girl. Bree said, pig poop is like the worst farm poop smell.
It does smell.
Yeah.
It does smell. But does any poop smell any good?
Fatima says it's very stinky.
Stinky.
And everyone says, congrats. My eyes went screwy there. Couldn't see there. All of a sudden, my eyes went, ooh.
Mine does that. All of a sudden, I can't see, and I blink it a few times. And
William says, doctor said my blood pressure's up. But you got to watch that, William. Riding horses should help with that. It should. I would think being around animals is a calming.
Yeah.
Carol says, it's hump day. That's right. Oh, Sunflower says the baby's name is Marley Rose.
Let's take a drive.
What a beautiful name.
Marley Rose. That's pretty cool.
That is a beautiful name.
Yeah, I like that.
Aw.
Get in my truck here.
Fatima says, can you name the cows?
No, it doesn't give you... The only animals that gives you an opportunity to name is the horses.
Now, Bob did get some horses here, so he just named one for William.
Yeah, I got William. He's named as
So,
one.
Fatima, do you want one named for you, or what was the last one? Was it Tandem? Is that what we named your other one?
Yeah, I won't remember.
Yeah. So Ratfink says, I have to go to the bank and get dog food. Go to the bank to get dog food.
You get dog food at the bank, Rat? Wow, I didn't know they sold
I'm
it
going
there.
to try to get some brush trimming done today.
Oh, cool.
I figured it meant he had to go to the bank to get money to go get dog food.
Ah, there you go.
It gets so expensive anymore.
The laundry mat. We could get our laundry done here.
There you go.
I haven't even checked this farm out to see what's around. What do we got here?
Cookie says, William, I see more doctors than I do anyone else. Yeah, Cookie is
There's a
needing lots of prayers for his medical issues he's going through there. So, Mama Four Boy says, I could cuddle babies all day. Oh. That's why I get nothing done with my Isaac. Oh, I imagine.
I'd rather cuddle a puppy, though.
Well, I think if you had a baby, you'd cuddle a baby,
I never had a baby, but...
I said if, yep. Mm-hmm. Carol says, tell him you don't want to hear it, Mom, and just say next.
There goes the deer.
Yeah. Rachel said, that is a beautiful name. Yes, Fatima said Tandem. So if you name another horse here for her, name it Tandem.
All right. You'll have to help me.
I will help that.
Hey, does the deer have any money? Yeah, $2.
$2. And Gary said, the old farm rule is never name an animal you intend to eat.
Yeah, they say that.
Yeah, they say.
We had one when I was a kid we named Arnold. We ate Arnold. He was good. Made sausage out of him. He was actually my brother's pig. I think we're going to end our road here.
Rachel says Marley's a bit of an old-fashioned name. That's very pretty.
Where are we going? Look. This is nowhere land. Wow, there's nothing out here.
Yep, it's very flat and open, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, see, you're in Virginia. No, that doesn't sound like Virginia. Virginia's mountains.
It disappeared because there's nothing out here.
It hasn't developed yet for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Even your truck disappeared. The aliens got you.
My truck disappeared. Here I go. Round, round. Man.
What is this? This is kind of weird.
I don't know what's going on, but I'm in trouble.
I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
I guess not. I guess we'll have to go back to the farm.
Fatima, Mama Four Boy says praying, and Carol says put Cookie on a prayer list.
I will.
And so is Fatima. Fatima says, I like all babies, human or animals. That's right.
Yeah.
And Cookie says, thank you, everyone.
I wish babies had fur on them. They'd be softer.
Richard said, yeah, that's very true. To name an animal, you might...
I didn't have any trick-or-treaters either, Ron. We never have. I mean, this neighborhood, they just don't trick-or-treat.
Yeah.
They know I live here. They go, don't go in there.
Hi, Lorna. Lorna made it. Hi.
Hey, Lorna.
Sorry, I'm late. You don't have... That's fine. We've still got a half hour to go.
Yeah, we're out here working on a new farm, Richmond, Virginia.
That's right.
I think we could go over here and see the Waltons.
You could see the Waltons.
They were close to Richmond, weren't they?
Yeah. Fatima said she had an Arnold and a Thelma pig.
An Arma and a Thelma.
Arnold and Thelma. And Handicapped Traveler said, seeing being a grandparent is the best you can cuddle them and spoil them, right, and then hand them back to the parents to deal with.
Give them sugar.
That's right. That's right. That is the absolute best. You're right. Gary said that looks like Saskatchewan.
Yeah, it's all wide open.
Yeah, this does not look at all like Richmond, Virginia, because if anybody's been to Virginia, you know it's mountains.
It's pretty mountainy, but I don't like mountainy areas, so I'm glad.
Lorna says, oh, there's a hi, Bob and Sue, that's right.
Hey, Lorna.
William says, I deposited something at the food bank. When it went back to get it, it was gone.
Uh-oh. It's supposed to grow, isn't it? You put things in the bank to grow. And
yeah.
It's kind of like money. When I was in... I finished high school when I was like 17, but I was on my own. I had my own apartment, my own house, everything. And I was in a program called OWE, Occupational Work Study, where you went and worked half a day. You went to useless school for a half a day, and then you went out and worked. Well, they kept saying, you need to save money. You need to save money. And I kept telling them, I go, look, I pay my own rent, I pay my own my car insurance, my food, I live on my own. I made $1.60 an hour. I don't have money to save. Well, but you need to save it. It's like, Well, you tell me where in the hell to find it at, you know. So I put $1 in the bank just to shut their butts up. And when you know, after a while, the bank took that $1 and I got nothing back because they go, no, service fees to ate it up. Well, it sure did make a lot of sense to save money. It's still that way today. Look at the interest. If you have any money in the bank or a savings, you don't make nothing.
Mama Four Boy says, I love all babies too. I could be a baby holder at the nursery, but I would end up in jail for trying to sneak one home.
I don't think you'd want to do that.
Yeah, we didn't have trick-or-treaters. And Carol said, Timmy missed it. Cookie said, learned about not naming animals, named one pork chop, but none of his kids will eat pork now.
I wouldn't let that bother me.
Yeah, everyone's saying good morning to Lorna.
I guess I don't relate to animals and food. Because I grew up on the farm, you just learn, you don't relate the two, you know?
Yeah. Cookie said that was supposed to say my cousin. Yep, okay, yeah. Cousin did it. Richard says, oh, and something else never to tell kids what sausage casings are made from.
Oh, yeah, Dutch. Some of it's generic.
Better not to know, right? Don't ask, don't tell.
Yeah, if you don't want to know, don't ask.
Fatima said they were for breeding, so we kept the pigs. I was a kid, Thelma and Arnold. We spoiled them. I haven't had pork since I was 14. Oh. Well, Mama Four Boy says, I love kids. I would have had 10, but the good Lord thought 4 was a good number.
Yeah.
Rachel, my niece, has 10 kids.
Yeah.
She's 47. She just turned 47, and her and her husband were married when she was like 16, and they have 10 kids together, their own kids.
They keep busy, don't they?
Yeah, they do keep you busy. Now she's got.
No, I meant them making kids. Keep them busy.
Making them and raising them. It's no less busy raising them. Let me tell you.
Let's load some eggs up. Go sell some eggs. See how much money we can get out of these. Our chickens need to harvest a little faster.
Ratfix says work release. There you go.
Yeah.
William says I have 4 grandchildren. They don't want to go home. Yep. And Cookie's laughing at Richard. Carol says 2 was too many for her.
I fostered kids for a while.
Yeah.
That didn't work out so
good.
good.
Lorna said, yep, agreed. Never give a name to something you might kill. That's right.
Yeah.
And Rachel said sausage casings. Yuck. Right.
Let's see how much money we can get out of these eggs.
And Richard said, yes, he grew up on a farm, worked hard, eat hard, and played hard. Yep.
Yeah, that was me.
That's farm life. Handicap says, I'm glad I got to go to some time to hang out with y'all. Oh, I'm glad you got here too.
I'm glad you came by.
Yeah.
I like every one of you. I'm glad you come by.
Yeah. Gary said they had about 100 trick-or-treaters there at the campground. The campgrounds they do, yeah. We had 2 boxes of 48 treats and ran out.
Oh,
I never even got any. Even most of the parents were dressed up. It was fun. Oh, that's cool. I watched Captain Jack. He had a little bit of a video handing out candy and stuff in the campground. Yes, everybody goes to the campgrounds for the Halloween weekend because they have such great parties.
Yeah.
And Ratfink says, I only have 2 kids. I've been trying for a long time to get rid of them.
They just keep coming back, don't they, Ron?
Ron, you don't try too hard. You don't want those, your girls. He's got twin girls. They're beautiful. Fatima says, I wanted 8. We have 0. It gave me time to put into the students at school. Ended up with 5 godchildren from school. Oh, that's awesome, Fatima.
I wanted 1 at one time, and it just never happened.
Well, it's God's way. If God wanted you to have children, He would have given you a child.
Yeah.
But and that's the same with travel. So they use you in other ways. God,
I fostered kids, and
you
talk about a disaster.
Yeah, and Fatima had godchildren, and she worked with all the kids at school. So, yeah. Fatima said,
how much money I made $40,638 on those eggs.
Wow,
Eggs do pretty
that's a
good,
lot,
don't they?
Rachel said,
Smart. That's where I sold them.
Yeah, she says we handed out Tootsie Rolls. No one wanted them. No one wants Tootsie Rolls anywhere.
Do they
Isn't that
think
funny?
it's a turd or what? They're kind of good.
Gary said, I made a video out of the kids in costumes, but you're actually not allowed to use it on YouTube. Oh, because of kids.
Okay, yeah, that kid thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I make sure I don't put no kids in. At least try not to put any kids in.
Yeah. That says, that's a great travel dreamer, said Rachel.
It's time to venture. They are 26 for me and with the wife to enjoy some. Yeah.
Carol said hers was oops twice.
Oops.
2 kids. Oops.
Oops. That wasn't supposed to happen.
Ron says it's time for me to venture there. Time for them to venture
Yeah.
there. 26. Time for me and the wife to enjoy some.
It is.
Oh, exactly. There is that time. That's
Time to go out
right.
and have some fun.
But I'm sure they love being home with you guys.
And pretty soon that time will go over because you'll be too old to do much.
Yep. Rachel says, I love Tootsie Rolls. Well, you have lots left over for
I
your
like some
family. There you
Tootsie
go.
Rolls. I'll eat them.
And Fatima said, I agree. God blesses us. We need to accept them.
What's the difference between white and brown eggs? The color.
The outside.
That's all I've ever heard.
And Fatima says that there are many ways to serve kids. Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, you can put them on a platter and you could smoke them or roast them.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Rat Fake. Sorry, I can't type. That's right.
I can't type either. Can't spell.
Oh, that was funny, Bob. Roast them. Right.
He said to me,
I thought he was talking about eggs,
kids.
but you were just serving kids.
I said you can smoke them, roast them.
Rafi, hey, we don't deduct for misspelled or
No, I don't care about
typing or
spelling.
whatever, because if Bob had to type, it wouldn't happen.
It's not going to happen. There we go. I'm back. We'll get some more
Need to
eggs
put my
made.
readers on. And Carol said, "That's a joke, William."
That's a joke, son.
It's a joke, William.
I wonder whatever happened to my
Oh, that's what
truck.
Carol says. Is that a joke, William? What's the difference between white eggs and brown eggs? Well, someone from a city might not realize that. Mm-hmm.
I have another combine. I ain't been using it.
And Fatima says, I love Tootsie Pops. Those are my favorite.
Yeah.
Yes, you lick them, and then you bite them.
Lick 'em and bite them. How many licks are in a Tootsie Pop? 3.
3. They ran that commercial the other day, that how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
Where's my truck? Look, it's missing.
And the owl bites it, and he goes, 3.
My truck's gone. Let's go buy another truck.
Gary said, Carol and I tried for years to have kids. Even with the clinic's help, no luck.
Yeah.
Then we went on 2 great vacations in a row and had 2 kids 11 months apart.
That'll fix you.
There you go, Gary. There's the secret, I guess.
All right, let's get a new truck.
Fatima said white chickens lay white eggs. I think that's true.
There's my new truck. You like it? I like it.
And William says, no, Carol, I really want to know.
I want to know.
And Carol says, the brown eggs are richer. Okay. And she says, I like to nibble. And Richard Quick says, Mr. Owl. Wasn't that a great commercial? I love it. Yep. I love eggs.
For the new truck.
I cooked eggs the other day, didn't I, for the first time in ages.
You're always cooking eggs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're always cooking eggs.
Well, I hadn't in a while, so last weekend I had them 2 days in a row because they were so good.
There's my truck. Now we can go for that drive I started to do, and I got lost.
Lorna says, so much you can do with eggs. Right. Gary said, doctor said it could be possible
There's
to the
Cindy.
stress.
Hi, Cindy.
Hi, Cindy Hogan. Good morning. Finally joining in. But Gary says, doctor said it could possibly be from the stress that we had trouble. A world of advice is never tell your wife to calm down. Just take her on vacation. There you go. Well, and that's true. You get away from the stressors in life and just relax and forget about the problems and the issues. And if things are going to meant to happen, they will happen. So Lorna said, yeah, so much you can do. Richard says, I'm a scrambled eggs guy.
Scrambled eggs.
Cookie says, I love eggs too. I always have.
And there's a
And
grocery store. I didn't know that was there.
William says, I put eggs in my rice.
Yeah?
And Fatima said, red and rusty brown chickens lay brown eggs. So it has to do with the color of the chicken then. Okay, I wasn't sure about that. I thought that, but my favorite eggs are dippy eggs. I love eggs
like those.
where I can dip toast in them.
Toast in them, yeah. A lot of butter. And I like those. When I used to be able to eat them, I used to love to eat them, but all of a sudden, man, every time I eat it, I just get sicker than a dog.
Oh, here, Fatima says, eggs are my protein of choice.
Peanut butter's my protein.
And right, Lorna said, living life, good advice. RV living life. Oh, Rafiq says, clean out a tomato, fill it with an egg, cover it back up with the top of the tomato, and cook it.
Hey.
Ooh, I bet that'll be good. Flavored with the tomato, too.
Tomato.
And Fatima said, yes, the color of the chicken. So, well, see that? I learned that. I wasn't sure. I know you almost always get brown eggs from farms. If you go to a farm and get eggs, quite often they have the brown eggs there.
I think it's what they feed them is why they're brown.
William says, well, no more vacations for me. He doesn't want any kids.
There you go. No kids.
You don't get kids just because you go on vacation.
Well, it gives an opportunity.
Oh, there's people out walking. Looky there.
Yeah.
You're in a neighborhood.
I'm just driving around because I haven't seen what's out here on this farm.
Lorna says, hello, Cindy. That's funny. Carol says, all work and no play. And Cookie goes, Rafi. Yeah, that does sound good. William says, cheese and eggs are delicious. They sure are. Yeah, I like them scrambled, cheese and eggs together.
This is where I can fly my drone at the ball field.
You can?
Yeah, that's what I use it for.
Yep, now that you're getting your new drone all set back up again.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Gary says, William, it depends on what you're up to when you are on vacation. LOL.
Yeah. I haven't taken a vacation in ever, but I don't really care. I've been about everywhere I want to be.
We went to, last time I think we took one was, well, we went down to the Keys.
Went down to the Keys. That was fun. Yeah, it was fun. Just, it's a lot of driving, and I've been there, you know. Let's put the map up. I don't know where we're
says,
at.
got to add Louisiana hot sauce to those eggs.
Yeah.
That is good on them. I've always liked ketchup.
I know.
My brother likes
ketchup on nothing.
A lot of people out walking around here.
There is. I should.
OWA, I call that OWA, out walking around.
Out walking around. I don't do abbreviations, so.
Lorna said, Gary, that sounded more like a honeymoon to me.
Yeah. He's got a satellite dish here at this house. Let's go back down this way.
Well, Gary started talking about that, said they didn't have kids, and they kept trying. I'm going, wait, I know you have kids because I remember from your videos about your kids. Carol says, I know no hot stuff for me. I'm hot enough.
I like hot stuff. They gave us some of these pickles. That wasn't what we ordered. They substituted at Walmart. Yeah. These babies are hot. Now, I like hot, but they're just a little too hot.
But they've got great flavor.
Yeah, they taste good.
Nice and crunchy, spicy, good pickle flavor, garlicky pickle flavor, but just a little bit on the hot side. William says, I have 3 kids and 4 grandkids. I'm done.
3
That's
kids
right.
And 4 grandkids.
Lorna says, Carol, I bet you are smoking hot. That's right.
Smoking hot.
Cookie said, no, Sue, not ketchup. He's putting his hand over his face. Not on eggs.
No, not ketchup.
my brother was the died.
It is a long drive down the Keys, Ron. It's like, about 6 hours to go all the way down?
Yeah, it's even farther for him.
And it's not fun driving. I mean, you get down through Miami and all those, and it's heavy-duty driving.
Gary says, I'm 62 and my kids are 20 and 19. There you go.
Well, I'll soon be 70, so I don't think kids are going to be coming my way, so I hope not.
Richard says, okay, great. Now everyone has got me hungry. I'm going for breakfast. Have a great day off.
I'm hungry. I had some donuts earlier this morning.
Have a good one, Richard. I had a banana. The dogs and I shared a banana. I ate a banana. I share half of it with them, and they don't get a full half, but they get some of it, and I eat some of it.
Over here, some cotton. Yeah, we got some cotton here.
Carol says, laughing your butt off, Lorna. Bye, Richard. Have a great day. Thanks for stopping in. Good to see you.
Good to see Richard come by.
That's right. Lacey's over there laying under her daddy's feet, waiting until he's done so he can go get her sissy out of the bedroom.
Yeah. Her sissy
hey, there's Nate. Good morning, Nate. Hey, Nate. How are you?
Good morning, Nate.
Richard said, oh, yeah, and hit the thumbs up. That's right. Thank you very much, Richard. Appreciate that. I always forget. I'm a moderator here, and I forget to remind people.
Yeah.
William said, no sweat. Food for me. Ketchup for me. That's right. See, my brother liked them. I like eggs. I do like ketchup on my eggs when I put them in a sandwich. Nate, is
Okay.
it just me or is everyone else getting their community tab open?
Community.
I think
oh yeah, I don't know what that's all about.
YouTube, I think, is opening it to everyone now.
Yeah.
Used to be you had to have 500, and now I think they changed it to where
Must be sugar.
you can open it up there.
I don't know why they think you have to have a handle name or whatever. It's like, I don't get that.
Oh, that's the other part, yeah. Fatima says, what happens if you accidentally hit a pedestrian? I think they just walk away.
Well, let's find one and hit it.
It's like the hitting things in here, Fatima. It doesn't really have an effect.
Dogs.
Dogs, that's right. Gary says, my son is a second-year apprentice electrician.
Electrician? Good.
And daughter, at 19, is a second-year chemical biological engineering student at UBC. Is at the University of British Columbia. Good for them. That's awesome.
Yeah, I know all about electrician. I mean, I never went to school for nothing, but I can wire whatever.
Raffing says, my dogs are playing and biting me at the same time. Such love. That's right. It is.
They love you.
They mouth you. They're chewing on you. And plus, your dog, Zoe is still a puppy. So she's still going to be chewing. Yep.
I can't find the people.
Gary says, I've never used my community tab.
Oh, you mean where you write stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, I put that, I announced this morning, I put it in that we're going to have this chat.
Yeah, you can
I put it in there.
Just put stuff up there, yeah.
It's announcement. It's, what's going on. Hey, we're going to have a farm chat this morning.
Yeah. Gary said, if you hit a pedestrian, everyone cheers. Oh.
All right. Let's
Carol said, oh, no, you didn't. Everyone says, Bob hit him. No. Refing says, wow, that's awesome, Gary. That's, yeah.
Oh, right, so I can send you 2 more.
I was looking at something the other day, and I said, that person looks like Ratfink. Who was it? Do you remember?
Oh, yeah, you said something.
Was it Bob Seeger? It was an old picture of Bob Seeger.
I think it was.
I think I had an old picture of Bob Seeger, if I'm not mistaken.
Well,
and I said, that looks a bit like Ratfink.
William wanted to know if I was going to make beer here.
Rat says, I'll give you money.
Give me money. I need money.
And William says, Bob, are you making beer at the farm?
Let me see. Let's get back over somewhere closer and let's put a beer factory down.
There you go.
Let's
Those trees are gorgeous, by the way.
They're pretty. This is the fall.
Yeah. Carol says moonshine. Make some moonshine like
I've got
what's
a
his name?
moonshine on
Patty?
Yeah,
What's his name?
on this one it never worked very good.
Okay.
I need a better moonshine app.
Okay.
But
Here he
let's
says,
find a
thanks,
spot.
Ron.
Let's find a spot and put in a beer factory.
What was that moonshiner's name?
That was a whole different setup.
I know, but what was his name?
Oh, Popcorn Sutton.
Popcorn Sutton. There you go. I couldn't remember. All I could think of was Patty.
Yeah, Popcorn Sutton.
Ouch.
They end up killing him. Well, he committed suicide, but the reason he
Rather than
committed suicide was the government.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Should we hit somebody? Wham! Went right through her.
It's just like the ghost. You go right through
Yeah,
them.
you just go right through them.
Oh, and you hit a girl. Look at that.
All right, let's...
Moonshine away. Cindy said, I will have pancakes, bacon, and eggs here at home. Sounds good. I soup up box pancake mix with cinnamon, protein powder, cream of wheat, and use bacon grease to grill. Oh, that sounds really good, Cindy. Yum.
Let's see if we can find... I might not have it on this map. I'd have to go out and...
Never thought of putting cream of wheat in them, but we have cream of wheat.
Yeah, I like cream of wheat.
And they haven't protein powder either, so good job. Yeah, William said Popcorn Sutton. Thank you.
Yeah, Popcorn Sutton.
And Gary says, one thing about having your kids in the 40s as opposed to the 20s is that you can give them anything they need. Yeah, you're more able to, once you've been established, and more able to afford things.
I don't think I've got the brewery in here yet.
Ron said, you gassed yourself.
Yeah, I'd have to go out and come back in, so that's not going to work right now.
Okay.
But next time I'll get it, Yeah, look at all the pretty fall colors.
Yes, Cindy said, yeah, they are. And Carol says, is that what happened? I didn't know that about Popcorn Sutton. Yep.
Yeah, he committed suicide, and
Rather than go to jail, they were going to put him in jail for
the
revenue.
He's just making moonshine, so what?
And William said, cream of wheat, love it. Yep.
Yeah, I love cream.
Yeah, we grew up with
And cocoa wheats.
and cocoa wheats.
With toast and peanut butter.
Peanut butter toast, yep.
Let's look in your window.
Yeah, when it gets cold here, that's what we have when it for breakfast. It's cream of wheat.
Yeah, when it gets down to the 50s in the morning. Yeah.
Carol says, me too, William. I like the instant kind. Yep.
Yeah. We got deer. Let's follow that deer.
Gary said, last night I had 2 bags of popcorn
Oh, I like
right
popcorn.
after my ice cream, LOL. And he lost 60 pounds doing
You're
this.
doing good, Gary. Let's chase that deer. Where are you going, deer?
William says, Gary, I'm 55 and still giving to the kids. That's right. You're chasing the deer.
Yeah. I'm going to chase a deer around.
Gary said, it's a good diet. You know, I may have to try. I thought about trying that, but I have to move my hours of eating around so it fits with you know, the way Bob cooks here and stuff.
Yeah,
Because we normally have lunch around 10:30.
Around 10:30.
So I have to start
4.
my 6 hours then, but that would work.
That's just the way I've always ate. It's always the way I always will eat. Yeah.
But it makes for a long evening then, you know, without
you have
eating.
a snack in the evening then too.
Oh, you got to have within your 6 to 8 hours. So.
Well, I don't worry about that.
Well, see, that's the key for this intermittent fasting.
Yeah, see, I don't do that stuff. So if I'm fat, I'm fat. If I'm skinny, I'm skinny. I don't care.
Mama Four Boys says, what do you put with your cream of wheat?
Sugar.
Sugar. Yeah. Sometimes you put a little milk in it, but
No.
But you
I do
could,
not.
yeah.
I do not. Yeah.
Gary Ratfink says these dogs got the zoomies. They are running full speed, knocking stuff over.
That's
Holy
what
crap.
these guys will do. Oh my gosh, they'll take off and start flying around. Looks like we got a cult ASAP.
That's
here.
right. And Gary says pick any 16 hours not to eat. That's right. So it's up to you which.
Let's see. When I go to bed until I get up. No, wait a minute. I don't sleep 16 hours. I only sleep about 3 or 4 hours. I go to bed at 10 and get up at 3.
Yeah.
That's my schedule.
Carol says milk if instant. It's water. Yeah, if instant cream of wheat. And Cindy said cream of wheat makes pancakes fat and protein powder makes them nutritious. I only use real maple syrup too.
I love real maple syrup.
Cindy, we started doing that too, buying real maple syrup. There is no substitute for that, I tell you.
We can harvest our corn. It's ready to harvest.
And Gary says the diet is 16 to 18, 16 of fasting and 8 hours eating, but try not to eat 2 hours before sleeping. It's a good idea because yeah, that's a good rule any time not to eat before bed. And Mama Four Boy says we do eat late at night.
Let's hook this up and put it somewhere.
And William says with my job I eat whenever. Oh, I bet William. Yeah, it's working.
I don't do nothing
That
late
is
at night.
that's you know you have to work it in there.
I get up early. I go to bed early. Period.
And Lorna says, love maple syrup. Yes, yep. William says, cream of wheat with sugar and carnation milk is the best.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Except for the milk. I don't like milk.
So William, do you make up your carnation milk into liquid or do you put just the powder into your cream of wheats?
Oh no, I'm stuck.
And Gary says, the reason it works is you always lose weight when you sleep, so you try to keep that going during the day, and your stomach shrinks when you don't eat for that period of time. That sounds like a good, I mean, I've heard of that, and I have done it for a while before, but somehow I always manage to screw it up.
I've always been on that seafood diet.
Yeah,
seafood
that's what Carol was talking about earlier.
Yeah, so Carol's got it right. I'm not. I don't do diets and stuff.
Ratfink said I mixed up a batch of cream of weed. It was fantastic.
Yeah, that's some good stuff.
Cindy said I had low sugar raspberry jam and chocolate chips sometimes. Sometimes just brown sugar to cream of wheat. Yeah, brown sugar on cream of wheat.
Yeah,
I like
that'll
that.
work.
Brown sugar cinnamon.
That'll work.
That's my favorite
I don't want
oatmeal.
cinnamon, but brown sugar, yeah.
Yeah,
Cinnamon.
that's my favorite Quaker oatmeal. Instant oatmeal is brown sugar cinnamon.
Quacker oatmeals.
Quacker? Did I say quacker? I meant
said
Quaker.
Quacker. I said Quacker oatmeal.
Carol says eating late is a moment on the lips, a lifetime on the hips.
Yeah.
That's right.
If I don't stay awake. I fall
No, you don't.
asleep.
That's right.
I sit here and turn TV on, fall asleep until it's time to go to bed.
That's right. I had to wake him up last night.
Yeah. I don't do nothing like 7 o'clock in the evening. I'm done. You know, I don't do nothing after that.
Cookie laughs. Nice rat fake.
A very earthy taste. Yeah, it's delicious, Ron.
William says, "Oh, it's liquid from the can. Oh, canned carnation milk. Okay, now I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Okay, there you go. Like
Hey,
evaporated.
look at that sky.
Yep.
We got some thunders going on.
And everybody's laughing at rat fake.
Well, he knows how to eat the right stuff.
And Rachel says, "Someone's always eating here." Yep, when you got 4 boys and 2 adults, you're it's constantly. The kitchen's always open, isn't it?
Yeah.
And Lorna puts a cigarette. There you go.
Cigarette. I know early I had cigarettes, but I don't do cigarettes.
Well, that's not what she's talking about. The weed.
Oh, the weed.
Yeah,
I think it's better in a brownie.
Yeah.
I don't like the smoked stuff.
Very.
You know? Isn't that cool, that sky?
That is cool. Look, lots of those puffy clouds there. Gary said, also try to limit alcohol, but there is no limit on weed.
Let's make the sky go faster. Look at this.
Cookie says, Refik, I have some magical butter I use on my toast.
There you go. Look at that sky now. It's moving. We got storm a-coming.
Storms are coming.
Look at those clouds. The rain.
Refik Ron says, with a snap at the very end.
Snap.
I don't know. Is that a snack maybe? Maybe means snack. And Mama Four Boy says, I never drink. And Gary says, it's legal in Canada now. Wow, that's
good.
cool.
It should be legal everywhere.
Yep. I think it will be eventually.
Yeah, until I'm dead.
Yeah. Bree says, beautiful sky and trees.
It is. Isn't that cool? That's what I did. I sped it up, made the skies go faster. Let's go a little faster.
And Rhett says, no cigarettes ever. So he gets his, from other ways, snacks.
Yeah. There we go. Now look at it going. Look at that sky.
And Mama Four Boy says, and we always have extra kids. Oh, I'm sure. The kids always have other kids to play with. So you're feeding a crowd there.
Pretty cool.
And Carol says, they say try not to eat after 6. I try.
After sex?
After 6.
Try not to eat after sex.
Can
you eat during sex?
Okay. Oh, shoot. Bree says, the trees at Costco yesterday, so pretty. And Mama Four Boy said, I've never smoked. Neither have I, Rachel.
I was
Neither
stupid
have I.
when I was younger and smoked for a while, and then I got smart and I gave it up. I can't stand smoking.
Lorna said, my friend used to make pot brownies.
Yeah, I made some once. Oh, man. I put too much in it.
Mom says, yeah, but my husband sometimes doesn't get home till 7 to 8.
Oh,
so
my
then,
God. I'm glad I
then
never
you
went
have
that
to
late.
feed your husband then too. That's right.
Yeah.
Do you wait and have dinner when he gets home for all the family, or do you feed your kids earlier?
The
Because
kids
that's
don't
getting
feed the
close to their
kids.
bedtime, right? Right, Rachel? Yes, there's weirdos out there, says Mama. That's right. Carol says, no, after sex you get a cigarette.
That is.
Gary says Canada makes billions of dollars in tax money on cannabis.
Oh, yeah.
And the price has gone down and quality has gone up. That's right. When you make it available for all.
Yeah.
That there's no, it's not like the pharmaceuticals, you know. Laura said, I never smoked either. Fatima says, I never smoked or drank. No drugs either. Well, I have drank a bit, but not excessively. You know, you can see me, you give me a glass of chocolate wine, and you can see what it does to me, just one glass of wine, and I get goofy. So goodness knows I don't need two. William says, Bree, what trees at Costco?
Pretty cool.
Cookie says, eating during sex. And then he just zipped his mouth shut. He couldn't
That
say.
just takes your mind off everything.
Yeah.
Hey, horsey.
Mama Four Boy says, yes, I wait till the dad gets home and have dinner with dad.
Oh, I thought meant to have sex. You wait till the dad gets home.
Oh, Raffing says, and jobs. I don't know.
Whatever. Am I on a horse? No, he walked under me.
And Rachel says, the kids eat a snack or something, but when he gets home, we eat our meal. Yep. And see, my husband's mom, well, my husband's family, there was 12 kids in that family, and his dad worked 2 and 3 jobs, and they waited dinner until he got home. Sometimes he didn't get home till 9 p.m. So, Rachel, yeah, they waited until Dad got home. And Gary said, "Did you drink at those parties you used to have, Sue?"
Yeah.
Yeah, we did have alcohol. Sex, drugs, and alcohol.
Sex, drugs, and alcohol.
No, we didn't have drugs. Oh my gosh, Gary.
Hey guys, we're running out of time.
Fatima said the Mai Tai makes you super goofy. Yes, that did. I had a Mai Tai too.
Oh, I
That's
love
right.
Mai Tais.
Carol said, "Wow, this was fun." Oh
All
my
right, guys,
gosh.
we're going to leave you in the rain.
Wait a minute. Let me finish telling the story here before you get off here. Gary, I have the second part 2 of that story that I told yesterday on or Monday on our live. Guys, if you weren't there, I was talking about that we had these sex toy parties back in the 80s. People would come to your house, and a lady that was selling the product would come in and would demonstrate a little bit, and then you'd go in a separate room and give her your order. So, you do it in private and stuff. And we were howling and laughing at that. Well, of course, we bought some sex toys and stuff, whatever. And so years later, after my husband passed away, I still have these in my nightstand, okay?
You probably use them more.
I'm not talking about that. But that's another story. But when I got ready to move, we were packing up the house. My husband had died. I retired, and I was selling my house and downsizing, moving back home to my hometown. Well, of course, I took the box of sex toys out and shoved them down in a box underneath stuff. And my daughter and daughter-in-law were there, and they saw me do that. And they go, "What's in that box, Mom?" I go, "Oh, nothing. It's just stuff I had tucked in there." "What is it?" I said, "Never mind, never mind." They said, "I'm going to look." So I had to tell my daughter and daughter-in-law about our sex toys instead of sex toys. I was embarrassed, of course, but hey, we're all adults,
I don't act like an adult.
Hey, Carrie said, "Demonstrate."
They make them have 4-cylinder motors.
Mama Four Boy says, "Yeah, waiting for him to get home for sex is optimal. The way it's optimal waiting for him to get home. That way I know he's the father." That's right. Not like Rick with his baby Dylan had it with Dylan. So anyway.
All right, guys, we're getting out of here.
That was my story.
I did get on my horse, so I didn't get on William. I didn't find
Fatima's laughing. Lorna. Cindy said, "Mama always had homemade brownies or cookies waiting for us 9 kids after school for a snack." And Cookie says, "Rat Fink laugh and a Kickstarter."
Hey, guys, we'll be back on Saturday morning driving the truck. And got Sue laughing. So, anyways, thanks for coming by.
Rat says, "Heavy duty for real woman."
Yeah, heavy duty.
And Gary says, "We flew off the rails again."
Boom. There we go. That's why I'm going to end it right now. Got Sue going. The only way I can stop her is cut her off. All right, guys. We'll see you on Saturday morning, 9 a.m.
Love y'all. Thanks for being by, guys. Thanks we had fun.
Later on.